hate to be the breaker of bad news. Hey guys, it's Nether, welcome back to another video. So, as you guys probably know, my usual upload schedule is Wednesday and Sunday, no exceptions. But there are just some cases where an emergency upload has to happen, and this is one of those cases. I am one of the first in the Cars community to find these brand new 2-packs for 2026. One of them is Pat Traxson and Jeff Gorvette. Now, when this pack initially got leaked, because we need a little bit of context for this. When this pack initially got leaked a couple of months ago, it was, said that this would be Cars 3 Jeff Gorvette, not Cars 2 Jeff Gorvette in his normal World Grand Prix attire. Trust me, they look different. I'll throw up a picture on screen so you guys can understand. In case you're not super familiar with the fact that there is 2 Jeff Gorvette diecasts, there is. And Mattel fumbled the bag. And my post was the first one to show everybody that Mattel really just doesn't give a shit. I'm still gonna try to keep this review general, but that's not a great look. But here for 2026 new China variants, I suppose, of Pat Traxson and Cars 2 Jeff Gorvette here. I also found this guy, which I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a review on, but they're not the focus. These guys are the focus. Checking out the back of the box here. This just adds more insult to injury. Why the hell does it say as seen in Cars, as in Cars 1? Because these are both Cars 1 2-packs. Neither of these characters are from Cars 1. What? Mattel, they really have just stopped giving a shit. The back, copyright 2022 Mattel, and made in China, which is how everything in 2026, I believe, is going to be made going forward. Also, peep the new setup. If it's a little busy, let me know. I'm experimenting, but let me know how we like it. Do we like? Main point, Pat and Jeff. We're gonna crack these guys open here, and of course, here in the background, I've got comparisons galore for both Pat and for Jeff, so we can take a look at how they have evolved from their original China variants to their newish current China variants. We're already seeing a couple of things through the plastic here, but without any further ado, let's take a look at the biggest disappointment of this pack. Pat is just kind of, he's getting caught in the crossfires, but the real negative Nancy of this pack is Cars 2 Jeff Gorvette. Yeah, that's who we're looking at here. Cars 2 Jeff, made in China. A couple things I'm noticing here. They haven't done the eyeshadow for his eyes. I know the Thailand version has him with the drop shadow eyes, but China here decided to keep him without the drop shadow eyes. But besides that, it's basically the same car. World Grand Prix 24. I think the decals are a little fuzzier. That's just how these diecasts have evolved, unfortunately. Not looking too shabby though. In the bottom, Corvette's trademark Disney Pixar, made in China, copyright Mattel. What an interesting release. He also looks more like a darker yellow. I haven't taken out the turntable yet, but I hope you guys can see that he's a slightly darker tinge of yellow, along with a couple of other differences here. But let's go ahead and grab the turntable so we can have a full 360 look at this guy. Let's take a proper gander at a full 360 of Mattel's biggest fumble of the year so far. People were really, I don't think you guys understand, people on Instagram were really looking forward to seeing Cars 3 Jeff finally return after years of just not showing up anywhere. And then the pack drops, and unfortunately I have to be the one to post and be like, hey guys, it's the wrong Jeff. I didn't even notice at first when I posted it. I just, I was like, oh my god, I found new 2-packs. Nobody's posted about these before. And then I look at it closer and I'm like, oh shit. People are gonna be pissed. And rightfully so. I mean, this was the easiest slam dunk 2-pack ever. It would have been perfect. And Mattel just fumbled it so hard. They just don't, I guess just don't get what we want. And it's really sad. Really quick, my old Jeff is a little bit beat up, but hopefully here you can kind of see how they're very, it's so slight. It's so slight, but I'm a nerd, so I can tell that these are 2 different shades of yellow, with the new China variant being a little bit darker and the old one being a little bit lighter. Personally, I prefer the older yellow, so this release just kind of sucks overall. I'm kidding. But, yeah, my old Jeff is a little bit beat up, but overall, it's the same car. One thing that's interesting is that the mouthpiece is one fused mold instead of being separate. My Jeff is old, so I don't know if he had the Gorvette logo there and it just rubbed off with time. But yeah, the mouthpiece is not separated anymore. It's all together in one cohesive mouthpiece, which is really, really cool. I believe the eyes are slightly different. Like the way that the eyes are plated is a little bit different. But besides that, it's basically the same car, 1-to-1. Like, people really didn't want this. I didn't want this. I wanted to see Cars 3 Jeff finally make his way back onto store shelves. Such an elusive variant. And unfortunately, we're stuck with Cars 2 Jeff again. And on top of all of this, you pair him with a Cars 3 car, and then make the back of the box say that they were as seen in Cars 1. I don't know what kind of paint fumes they're sniffing over there in oh my god, at Mattel. But this is such a fumble. This was the easiest slam dunk ever. And you just throw it all away. And it's sad, because I was super excited for Cars 3 Jeff to join my collection. And I mean, obviously I'm excited because I get to review these basically first, because I don't think anybody else is really taking a look at these yet. You can see on the back there how the decals have definitely gotten a little more low quality with them. Like, look at that American flag. Holy chopped, Mattel. Like, obviously I'm going to be excited. It's new cars, but it's not the new cars that people wanted. And I don't know. And here we are with Cars 2 Jeff again. But now that we've got the controversy Gorvette out of the way, let's take a look at Pat Traxson here, who kind of just got caught in the crossfires. I mean, poor guy, right? Poor Pat, right? He just kind of got caught in these crossfires here of the, you know, new Jeff coming out. And here is Pat. One thing I noticed immediately is that he's a little bit dirty up there. It's like they almost like missed his paint or something. He's got these weird little flakes up there by his light. Odd detail. Definitely not intentional. Piston Cup, Dinoco, I am fast. Official pace car of the Piston Cup. And there is the front. Very cool. Let's grab his original variant here. His eyes are a little bit different, but other than that, it looks pretty similar. The decals are a lot worse. You can see that immediately. Like, this one has very clean colors, and this one looks very, very, very muddy. Yeah, top is new China, bottom is old China. You can 100% tell that the quality has gone down considerably on those decals. They are way fuzzier. Yeah, way, way, way fuzzier. I don't think anything on this new variant looks better. I think it's all a considerable downgrade. I'd say the eyes look a little better because they're more pronounced. But even then, that's kind of that's a little bit rough. You can tell. You can 100% tell that this one is a bit of a lower quality because of the decals on the side. Everything about this pack is such a skip. Like, I don't think you guys understand. If I wasn't reviewing these, I probably would have, because I kind of wanted a fresh Jeff, because my old Jeff is really, really, really beat up. So I would have bought it for that. But like, almost everything about this pack is a downgrade from what we've had before. Traxson's decals are way fuzzier, and Jeff isn't the right Jeff. Mattel missed the mark like crazy with this 2-pack, and it's really sad because, again, this was the easiest slam dunk ever. All you had, it's the same Jeff. It's the same Jeff mold, just paint him differently, and bada bing, bada boom, there you have it. But no, Mattel decided, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. We're gonna make this 2-pack. I'm gonna say that shit's from Cars 1 because who cares at this point? I can't wait for all the little Timmies who are gonna get this 2-pack for Christmas and wonder where the hell Pat Traxson and Jeff Gorvette show up in the first movie. Hysterics aside, there's really no reason to buy this new 2-pack if you already have these two cars, because they are just downgrades. I'd say, honestly, actually, no, I think Jeff not having the mouth plate makes him look a whole lot cleaner. But also, I feel like the Thailand version probably already did this. I don't own a Thailand Jeff, so I can't say, but I'll throw like a picture on the left side of the screen here to kind of show if he doesn't have the mouth plate. But if he doesn't, then yeah, there's no reason to pick this up if you already have both of these vehicles, because the old one is just a million times better. I mean, look at how much sharper that hood decal looks. I mean, mine is a little bit older, so, you know, the top there is a little fuzzy. But look at that detail. Look at how much different it is. It is so much cleaner on the older one. It's not even a contest. Alright, I never showed the bottom. Here are the bottoms of these guys. Top is old China. Bottom is new China. What a fumble. Holy Mattel. Whew. Yeah, people are pissed, and they are rightfully pissed, I think. And that's going to do it for my review of Pat Traxson and Jeff Gorvette from Cars 1, of course. This 2-pack is the fattest miss Mattel has had in a very, very long time. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. I really am not a huge fan of this pack. There's no reason to pick this pack up if you already have, like I said, original Jeff and original Pat. There's literally no reason unless you want the newer variants. But even then, I mean, I think a China Jeff with a single, you know, plate for his face is pretty cool. But it's totally 100% not worth the money to just have a variant of Jeff, and not even the right Jeff. I don't know what happened over at Mattel. I don't know if some person heard the wrong thing and that's how we ended up with this, and that's how the back of the box got confused, because it's like, where the hell do both of these show up in the same movie? So they just kind of defaulted to Cars 1, but like, that is just so many screw-ups in one pack. You have the mislabel on the back of the box. You have Pat looking worse. You have Jeff in his wrong look. These two are never seen on screen together, at least in this, you know, paint job. It's such a miss, and I really, really hope that this isn't some evil foreshadowing as to what's next in 2026, and this is the worst that Mattel has to offer, because honestly, I don't know, I think seeing Jeff on the shelf in the Big 25 is pretty cool, and Pat is a cool re-release. They're both way lower quality than their older versions, but I mean, still cool to have these characters on the shelf, I guess? Either way, this is a big fat miss on Mattel's part, and there is no reason to pick up this pack unless you're like me and you're a Cars reviewer. Besides that, leave this one on the shelf for some little Timmy to pick up. But with that, that's going to do it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. If this is your first time around here, I do Cars content all the time. I usually don't break my upload schedule like this, but again, you know, emergency upload status over here. Subscribe if you're new, and go ahead and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a new Cars video whenever it goes live. And I will see you guys in the next one for more Cars content. Like and subscribe for more, and I will see you then. Take care. Mattel be like, hello, I hate money. I hate money.